Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be something new to the villabeauTIFFul channel. It is villabeauTIFFul Creates. So this playlist is all about DIYs, filofaxing, planners, creative projects, anything that has to do with being creative. You will find all the videos here. I guess you can say crafting and designing, basically making pretty things has always been one of my passions, aside from makeup. And I've always been I've always been creative since I was a little kid. I remember jazzing up my school projects with glitter, and my teachers always complaining that there was glitter everywhere because of me, but that left a lasting impression. And I always love making cards and making things for people. Lately, if you've been following me on Instagram, you've been seeing this. My A5 Domino Patent Hot Pink Planner. Lately, I've been very into paper planning. I used to plan everything from my work life, my personal life, and my makeup freelance work through my iPad, but I don't know, it just wasn't working for me. Some people love it, like some people just totally love going digital, but I still kept making lists and writing things down, and I needed to find some sort of organizational system for me for my 3 things in my life, all in one place. And so I decided to have a planner, going back to basics, you know, your planner. I've always had a planner ever since college, and I was like, why not? Let's give it a try. And I love it. And the reason why I love it and the reason why it works for me is because I personalize it to work for me. Not all systems, like planning systems, work for everyone, but why not have a planning system that works for you? And that's what I did. So everything inside here, from my calendar, my weekly pages, my contacts list, and my dividers are all personalized by me. And you just really need a computer and A4 size paper if you're gonna have an A5 size planner, and you can do it yourself. So let me go over some basic things. A5 is more of a, I would say, European international kind of way, the way they measure paper, I guess. Not sure, but I know we use like letter, like 8.5 by 11. They use like A5, A4, A3. This is the A5, so this is the biggest that Filofax. So Filofax is the brand of the planner. People call like designing your planner filofaxing, and I'll go into that when you guys see what's inside. But basically, it's just how you want your planner to be. And that's what I made it. So A5 Filofax, you can go to filofaxusa.com if you're in the USA, and it's based out of Europe. So if you're over there, you have tons of stores where you can get a Filofax. They have tons of different varieties, sizes. If A5 is too big for you, I like A5 because I like to have big pages to write and make lists, and you guys will see that when I open it up and show you. But they have a personal size, which is like half the size of this, and they have a smaller size. If you need a planner to take with you, then I probably wouldn't recommend this one because it is pretty big. Like, this is my hand. I like to leave this at my desk. I have it open at my desk just to view and to organize everything. I probably have only taken this with me about 5 times to meet with clients, but other than that, it stays at home. But yeah, I love it, and I can't wait to show you what's inside, because I know a lot of you have been asking me. So let's take a tour. Okay, you guys, so this is what the cover of the binder looks like. This is, again, a Filofax A5 Domino hot pink planner organizer is what they call it. It does have a kind of elastic band to keep the binder nice and closed because it doesn't have a clasp, but I like it. I find, you know, I don't have a problem with this. At first, when I first got it, I thought this was gonna break and it wasn't gonna last that long, but I've had this since July, and it's been pretty sturdy for me. I really like it. I love the color. It reminds me of MAC Candy Yum Yum lipstick. It totally reflects my personality, and because I really like pink. I'm really happy with this. So let's open it up. And so this is the front of, this is going to be something called the dashboard. Usually this is the front of your planner. There's a little pocket for you to add things. Let's see what I have in here. I have like reinforcements in case one of the holes here like gets cut or whatever. I just kind of sneak these in here in the little pocket. Okay, so this is called the dashboard. It's the front of your planner. I actually made this really easy. It's just like a transparent sheet, clear acetate sheet, and this is a glitter vinyl cutout that I did on my Cricut crafting cutout machine. Really easy. And I also made the dividers. So the dividers I made are calendar, personal, blog, creative, work, if I can get work, and MUA. So I will go into each divider separately and show you what's inside each section. But I made the dividers, and this one's coming apart because I didn't like how it was sticking out, and so I just kind of redid them. I'm getting a new planner in a couple weeks, and I will definitely give you a tour. If you guys want to see how I made the dividers, please let me know. I did it with my die cut with a Cricut, but now I have a silhouette, so I can definitely show you guys that. The papers, if you are wondering, are from Heidi Swap, and I really love the paper pack from this Sugar Chic pack. I'm not sure if you can get this anymore. It was super hard to find when I first made my dividers, but this is the 6x6 pack. I got the 12x12 pack so I can make the dividers, but the papers are super cute, and I thought it would really complement the hot pink planner really well. It was really fun to make like an overall theme for my planner. It was super like cute, trendy, very girly. That was kind of what I was going for. So let's take a look into the calendar section. And again, before I begin and before I go into each section, I did make everything by myself, okay? So everything is personalized, and you can do the same for yours. So you can't really buy any of the sheets that I have because I made it myself. So let's go into the calendar. So my weekly pages all have a theme. So you can see this one was Halloween. And then for my weekly pages, I like to go from Monday through Sunday just because I love, I have a lot of things going on during the weekdays, and my weekends are pretty small. So I just divided this. I divided this section into two. And basically, to make your own weekly page, you just need a A4 size paper. And I got a whole pack from Staples. I had to order from staples.com because they didn't have it at the store. But I will have everything you need to know in the description box below, including links. So you take your A4 paper, you cut it in half, and it gives you A5. So basically, this was a blank piece of paper, and I went into Word or Publisher, Microsoft Publisher, and you can design your layout. So you can add numbers, you can add the days of the week, but basically that's really all that I add is the days of the week or the numbers. And I'll give you a tour of the other weekly pages that I have so you can see how each week is totally different. If you're wondering how I come up with the themes, I basically it just kind of comes to me. I go through inspiration on Instagram, on Pinterest. Maybe there's a special holiday that week, like for instance, Halloween. Anything really that inspires me. So this was like the first week of November, pretty fun. And I do have, if you guys are wondering how I design these layouts, don't worry. I do have some videos coming up that will show you how I go through each week. So I think I'll show you. I have this week filmed, and you guys can check the playlist for how I created this layout. This one was really fun, totally girly, and I practically got all of the materials for this layout Target at the dollar section. And to give you a sneak peek of this week is this one. And again, I do have a video for this as well. So going forward, every week you will see a video so you guys can have inspiration to decorate your own planner. All right, so this little divider is my monthly calendar. Okay, so on the right side is my monthly calendar, and then on the left side is corresponding notes and events for this month. I really liked this layout because I can make notes here and then go on this side for reference. Really, really easy. Like, we're closed for Thanksgiving for work, and I just crossed that out. So I have all the months: December, January, March, all the way to next December. And I have a at a glance for 2016 in case I need to plan anything for that year that I don't have a calendar for. Okay, now let's move into personal. So personal is more like home, like my home life, my personal life, basic things like that. I have a online expense form. I do a lot of online shopping. So if you are like me and can't wait for your packages, let me zoom in. You can't wait for your packages. I always write down what I bought, the date, what I bought, if I used PayPal, my Bank of America, my Capital One, if it was sent, if I received it, and any notes that I have for that. So at least I can be like, oh, my iPhone case should be coming. I paid with it for my Bank of America, and I bought it on the 14th. Really good way to keep track of your expenses for your online shopping. So the next section is just basic notes, like websites that I like to buy stuff from. This one is like my pen pals and my contacts list. My wish list, if I, maybe I saw something online and I don't want to buy it right away, but I want to keep in mind for it next time, I just write it on here. And I found this printable on Pinterest. I can't remember where I got it from. But once I remember and find it on my Pinterest, I will definitely link it below. And it's so easy. There's so many really fun things on Pinterest, like free printables that you guys can go on and print yourself. Just make it to the size of your planner. If you have an A5, if you have like a personal, if you have something smaller, you know, the possibilities are totally endless. Okay, so this section is my confidential section, all my passwords, all my bank accounts, email accounts. Basically, if anything happened to me, my husband can go in here and it lists everything in this section. And again, because I don't, if I do take this with me somewhere, if I do take my planner with me somewhere, I take this section out in case I lose my planner. So I take any confidential information out of my planner if I take it with me. So this section is my blog. So anything that has to do with villabeauTIFFul.com or villabeauTIFFul goes in here. These are my notes for like tutorials. See my makeup notes for tutorials, for makeup of the days. I have like a YouTube tracker so I can see how many followers I have. Gosh, what else? Oh, and then I have like weekly posts. I made this. I don't even follow it. I have blog topic ideas. And then I have like blog post YouTube planner. I love to be organized. When I'm organized, I get more stuff done. And I find that having this planner really helps me do that, to be more productive, to be more successful. Okay, so this next section is the creative section. It's basically everything that has to do with the villabeauTIFFul Create. So more of the, you know, DIY projects, the planner projects, project life, scrapbooking, anything that has to do with being creative goes right into this section. I have a kind of a calendar for my planner themes, my project life, and any notes, anything I want to keep track of. Maybe I have an idea for a theme, for a weekly theme. I just jot it down here. And for project life, if you guys are interested about my project life layouts, please let me know. And I would love to show you how I go about creating my layouts, and to just, you know, maybe just to show you what I have inside my project life binder. And then these are just sketches that I have for like the different layouts, and maybe the different pictures that I want to add in there. So this section, my work section, is all about my weekday job, and like conference call notes. My headquarters is in Eastern time, and so I always get confused about the time zone difference because I'm in Pacific time. So I have this little cheat sheet that helps me be like, okay, if it's 12 o'clock there, it's 9 a.m. there. I always get confused because they go, hey, we have a conference call at 1 p.m. our time. So I always think, even to this day, I always think, oh, 1 p.m., that means 1 p.m. for us. But if it's 1 p.m. for us, it's already 4 p.m. their time, and I already missed my freaking conference call. So I have this just in case. And basically anything that has to do with work goes in here. Like for my schedule, I have a bunch of conference call notes. It just really keeps me organized, and I really like how I made my dividers reflect the different areas of my life that I need organized. So my personal life, you know, villabeauTIFFul, my creative life, my work. Okay, so this section, the last section, is basically for my freelance work, my bridal work that I do like on the side, on the weekends, and I have client profile lists. I don't want to show you guys the section in here because it does have some valuable information on my clients, some confidential information. So it's basically just my client profile list for them, and you know, what kind of look they're wanting, when their wedding date is, you know, just basic stuff like that. So I keep that under here. And then miscellaneous, I don't know, just a bunch of note paper. Nothing special. Just, you know, blank note paper. And then, yeah, basically that's it. I find that this system really works for me, and it might not work for you. But if it doesn't work, you know, always find a way that works for you. You know, divide your dividers. Maybe you need a weekly divider and then a monthly divider. Maybe you don't need all these different dividers. Maybe you just need 3 dividers. Whatever it is, just find a way that works for you. Play around with the different, you know, with different things. And I'm sure that you guys will find a way that really helps you organize your life. So I hope you guys really like my planner, and please let me know what you guys want to see, what if you saw something in here that you want me to show you how to do, maybe like these little tab things. You know, I can show you guys how to do that, you know. Just let me know so I can start creating some videos for you guys. Alright, thank you so much. And don't forget to find me on Instagram under my new name. I still have my regular villabeauTIFFul, but you guys can find me now. And there goes JustFab email. But you guys can now find me on villabeauTIFFul Creates. It's all about creative, you know, some creative projects that I have going on. Anything to do with my planner, you will definitely find it here. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.